right, Cookie, you're next.
March.
Hey, Sarah.
February.
Sarah.
No, one before Sarah.
Here before Sarah.
And third.
Craig.
Craig.
Second.
What day?
Yeah.
All right, February 2nd,
How about Robbie?
24th. Who's next?
She didn't blow the whole cake.
Robbie. All right, one more time. That's right, light him up. Who is it, Craig? Is it Craig next? Here we go. Craig is the last challenger here. Craig is the last challenger. Now, Henry, you got to be the referee. Hey, Luke, Granddad's still the winner. Yeah, Luke.
You lost? You think
Oh, we're going to do this again? Get somebody else's shirt?
we keep doing it till the candles get down. That's right. That's okay. We have more fun blowing out the candles. That's right. All right. Now, no. We gotta make this competitive. Watch this. Here we. Now, Craig, to beat Luke, to beat Kate, and to beat Granddad, and I'm betting on Craig. I'm betting on Craig. 1. Come on, Craig. 2. Come on, Craig. Say, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Whoa! There you go.
That's it.
Henry, who's the winner?
That's it.
Granddad! Yay!
All the plates.
The one.
You want to have
All right.
No.
Oh yeah, it's here. It's marked up by Susan actually.
Oh.
I read it. We both asked the same question.
Now don't wait past when the cake is cut. That's the
Good job, Henry.
you don't do it on the Andy said you don't want to do it.
But where's the job? Side on.
Hi, Bernie. Is it carrot cake?
Oh, it's not even
One Bernie.
It's Henry's birthday, not yours. Well, I say everybody knows that.
funny thing.
Nobody gets happy.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Thomas, you take this picture.
Oh, it's a nice picture. It's a nice picture. It's a good picture. It's a great picture.
Are you right? You just not. I know. I noticed that.
Hey, Luke, you're looking pretty handsome, Luke.
Sarah, are you getting a picture of me?
Get a picture of Mom.
I do. I got a picture of Mom.
Mom is always a baby lover.
Whenever I don't even shop there anymore because I don't.
I did. I knew all about it. I knew all about it.
Oh, thank you.
And guess
The neighborhood comes, and you always
guess where basketball practice is this Saturday? In your backyard. Mike Moore called. They're going to use our basketball court this Saturday for practice. 11 o'clock. So we got to get the birthday boys rolling. Garage. Yeah, our court's good. So your buddies, we got to kick them out of here by 9:30, 10:30, because all your basketball team's coming here at 11 o'clock for practice.
And that's why you have to be asleep by 12 tomorrow night.
Don't worry, I'm the boss.
Okay, I'm here too.
Another card.
I know. They'll be asleep.
You think so?
They'll be asleep.
Bring out the presents from under the
Oh my goodness.
Keep coming and coming.
I think that's Henry. I don't know about that one. You need any more presents?
All your friends.
Look, they keep coming out.
Hey, Robbie.
Give me your.
That's right. Hi, cutie.
Ryan's setting me up with one of his friends.
You should. You should.
I can't.
It's a lucky man. It's a lucky man. Now can you set up Robbie?
Robbie up.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh,
He's
Robbie.
going out with one of the kids.
One of
from
my
the-
old classmates.
Who's that?
Kim Pearl. Senior.
Older
This
woman.
guy.
Older
You
woman.
got a senior girlfriend?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You got a senior girlfriend? Are you kidding me? What do I tell your mother and father? Yeah, well, I'll tell them.
Like, when I had all my 6 kids, Henry had a special one.
You got there something good, Henry, huh?
Don't get your hopes up.
You said you're. I just thought I was all the time.
Oh, well, you take care of it.
Oh, seriously?
That's the eldest.
There you go. I know it's a
You
good
take care of Owen and
Oh, that's nice.
take care
Very nice.
of others.
Hooray! Hooray!
Now, nobody takes care of Owen anymore.
Mother's always a little quandary about fitting, you know, too big, too small.
That's okay. That's
I
okay.
said if it's a little too big, you wear them
No
big,
grow
don't
into
grow
it.
them.
That's right. That's right.
And who gives you a bath at night? Yeah, you take a shower. You do it on
Like
your
not
own.
as fast as without fail. If there was gonna be a lineup and a girl hit a pick, one of my 8 friends, I could
Ah, you get in with it.
can't stand it.
And Elizabeth
He said, well, now that mother was a little bit of a quandary about it.
Size wise? All books are good by definition.
Ryan, so you never
This is,
got
I know, now you got one, we got 4.
Theoretically.
Is your mom coming back?
Just take care of the baby.
But
Owen.
take care of the baby.
Owen.
You'll be right back.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I know what this might be.
Should, but I think she's taking care of the baby.
She kept,
Oh, right.
just walked in with the baby on her head.
Mom, this wants you.
For sure.
What was your license?
A common
My
occurrence.
guess is the Guinness Book of World Records 2002.
What's your guess?
My guess is the Guinness Book of World Records 2002.
You
No, I don't. I beat.
That was a good one, Mother. That was a good
I
one.
don't have either. I don't have it.
Hello, Kate.
You don't have it.
It covers everything,
Yeah,
like sports and different places.
I have 2001.
That's good, that's great.
Great knowledge.
Yeah, they're good for trivia.
That's right. That's right.
I was like, yeah, I know.
And yeah, I
He at least has good manners.
Oh, he has very good manners. That's right.
What?
Very good manners.
Yes?
There's Owen.
Apparently, yes,
Oh, you leave here? Okay. Yeah.
Dress him up good.
This was another one. She figured was gonna be too big.
Yeah, and anytime you need somebody.
Oh, no, don't be too big.
He likes things big.
I like things.
Hey, they like it.
They like them, they go in. Well, I said to mother, you know, if it's cold, he'll wear a sweatshirt underneath.
I wear yours, that's fine.
Really can't be too big.
That's what they're discussing now.
Oh, good. Big C the ball.
The ball. No check.
Jesus Christ.
See the ball. He says he doesn't understand this square ball.
Yeah, so very confusing, isn't it? Yeah. No, he knows.
Robbie looked pretty handsome.
Right?
What's the name of that elderly lady that's your girlfriend? How old is she? How old is she? She's 2 years older than you, right? Hey, Celine, he has an older woman for a girlfriend? I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
Why is this shirt so badly? Oh, yes, I did. My friend had it and I was
Look at the cards in the back. I think
It's on Christian?
I like
the cards in the back.
Clever.
That biscuit.
You did pretty good, Mom.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a good job.
Oh, yes, and I need these too. Thank you. Yes, I do.
Those shorts or something.
Oh, God.
In the basket.
Real.
Hey, okay.
Who plays hands?
I like that.
The jack of jams, the ace.
I need to wait till he gets to my size and then just start taking the stuff. That's what I'm looking forward to. Give me another 3-4 years.
For you.
Hey, when you're in college, you can afford to get it. Right, when you're in college, you can afford to get it.
I'll just come to his birthday party.
Hey, I'm just giving you guys.
And
I'll be out of college by then.
Excuse me, Dad. I think I gotta answer the phone.
Got some more goodies on it.
And Max pants, and I need those. I need those very badly. I have one hand.
we could not find the black pants. We found an old pair of Raya's green ones. Macy's.
Really? They never suggested that.
This is something that.
You came from the dinner or you switched to the
They have to be older. They have to be smart. Jamie's goofy, just so you know.
He said I don't have to be in love with.
I don't have a Sunday school or anything.
Do you mind if I call him Jack? I'll be kind of short for Jamie.
You can maybe get away with that afterwards.
What's this thing? You know?
Coins, I'm not sure.
All right.
Yes, it is for coins. It's magnified yesterday.
There's various quarters and coins, right?
I know, I think this is definitely pennies.
Pennies, all right.
Certain years.
Right.
What color? Brown? Very nice.
Got a bit of a cough here, Dad.
I've had it since November.
You can't get rid of it.
I've been to the doctors twice.
Yeah.
I think I might have told you.
No, he's definitely not.
Right? That's excellent.
Well, this does have autofocus there.
Yes. All you have to do is look through the hole.
Go over here, is it better? No, Bob, stand up.
He's pushing the wrong button now.
No, you said this one. I like that picture. You said you push this button down here?
Yeah, that's my picture.
My question. Yeah, it should be right there. Yeah, that's the one. Maybe you didn't push hard. That's what they normally say. Because there's plenty of film in there.
Yeah, what's where are they?
Say when, John. That was it.
That was
Good, good.
Where did the kids go?
They're eating. On Christmas, we have a tradition where everybody gets a steps.
Bob, we need all the attorneys to come now.
Well, Tom, we need all the attorneys to go down. Susan, last picture. Tom, come on. Go. Where's Tom? Make sure you use the Grinch. 4 boxes that are on there.
Hey, John? John?
Come on, Carol. I need everybody. I need Carol.
I want you to videotape this. Everybody gets that back together.
Rather than okay, if I can get your since we have to go at lunch, don't forget the lunch is at the Elkins Gallery at the Mercer Museum. Please, that's right down the street. You can park either on the street side or in the museum side. Lunch will be there. And at lunch, I'll have something to say to everybody there. But I only ask people that were very close to me to please be here this morning. And obviously, after 20 years of practice, there's no people closer to me than my brother. That goes without saying. And my wife. That goes without saying. And Carol and Susan Case, our office manager. Sarah, who is still on vacation. But in leaving here, I wanted to give a gift to the firm. And I consulted with the only person who really knows what this firm needs, that's Susan. And Susan gave me a suggestion. And so I'd like to give a gift to the firm for 20 wonderful years of practice with them. That probably you can't imagine what it's like in 20 years to be practice with your brother, your wife, and other family members. But it's been a thrill. But I wanted to give this to the firm. So Susan, on behalf of myself and Deb and my family, to the entire staff, of those in the past and present, Mellon, Webster, and Mellon, I'd like to give you that gift.
Thank you.
Give us a hint.
Yeah.
Give us a hint.
What is it? Open it.
Let Tom. Go ahead.
I won't look.
It's tape.
It's a sweater.
Well, everyone knows we are a legend for parties. If you're going to have a party, you have to have something to serve it on, you know? So it will be engraved. It will be engraved. Thanks for 20 great years, Bob Mellon, Judge, with today's date on it. I also want to give a present to my 4 partners who are here. Read that here. I forgot. And Sarah, I'll leave Sarah's here. So you guys give out my presents, please. So Tom, Miss Susan, Carol, and of course Deborah. So just a little present from me. I hope you enjoy it and use it in the years to come. Don't lose it, right? Don't lose it. Please. Don't lose it.
And we have a little ceremony for you. Where's Jack Core?
I got.
All right, well then you know what?
What do we have?
Stand in for Jack. Stand in for Jack. You can reach.
All right, John.
Okay. Do you know that in every fairy tale, both those that are real and those that are unreal, the hero or the heroine is given gifts by his fairy godmother and fairy godfather before their departure on to whatever the next big event is.
Cool.
Since
I go for gifts.
Since those of us are neither fairy godfathers or fairy godmothers, we have gathered these little bits of information for you to help guide you in your next life. And the theme of our little discussion is that we wish you wisdom. And each one of us is going to wish you a different version of wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to make sensible decisions, common sense judgment, gumption, horse sense, information, knowledge, deep, thorough, and mature understanding, insight, also known as a noun.
Wisdom is knowing when you can't be wise.
Tom?
My turn. Wisdom, properly so called, is nothing else but this: the perfect knowledge of the truth in all matters whatsoever. And that was said by Thomas Hobbes. I got one here from Thomas Mellon. That's interesting. Thomas Mellon says, wisdom is always remembering your roots.
Carol, I think I got this because I do a lot of malpractice cases.
That's right.
Which includes gallbladder cases, which deals with bile. The increase in wisdom can be measured precisely by the decrease in bile. Friedrich Nietzsche.
We thought that would be beneficial for those settlement conference days.
Yeah.
There is no wisdom in haste.
Steve agrees with that one.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
Much wisdom often goes with brevity of speech.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, Bill, there's a few people on the school board we ought to give that one to. You know? You want to borrow that one? We'll put them in the packet.
I think I got the next one because I have a relative who's a bishop. And I got to read the passage from the Bible. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Amen. Amen.
Good luck, Lyle. We will almost.
Wait a minute.
I don't know
Oh
why.
my gosh, we're done. I'm sorry.
I don't know why. Wisdom, we know, is the knowledge of good and evil, not the strength to choose between the two. John Cheever.
And in honor of that, we have prepared 2 books of wisdom for you. The first book is Traditional Wisdom, that may be beneficial for your viewers on the bench. And the second book is Biblical Wisdom, since those that have gone before us may know a little more than we do.
Well, thank you. Before we go across the street, let me just say one thing. Davey Warren, perhaps, put this all in perspective the most when he was sitting at Joanne's desk the other day and said, well, you ready? And I said, yeah. I said, well, you better be, because what you decide is going to affect people's lives from here on in. And I think that probably hit it right in the face for me, to understand that the awesome responsibility of being a judge. But as you all know, this is something I've sought for a long time, and we're going to make history in about 15 minutes by being the first judge to be appointed, to lose, to win, and back on the bench. And so I'm looking forward. Thank you all for being here, and let me just say one other mushy thing before I leave. You know, I would not be here today or even have the opportunity to run for judge or be appointed for judge if it wasn't for Tom. And he's always been my strongest supporter. And thanks, Tom. Shall we go across?
All right. Mom.
Chris Burrell.
You drag him and show him.
Meeting of Bucks County is now convened. The honorable judges of said court preside.
Have a seat, everyone, please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Court of Common Pleas of Bucks County is convened for the purpose of the investiture of Robert J. Bowen to the Bucks County Court of Common Pleas. As we all know, judges are a product of the electoral process. This process sometimes can be difficult certainly always interesting. In fact, Bob Mellon found it so interesting that he decided to do it twice. Of course, the second election was much more satisfying. I should also mention that Bob Mellon was elected to succeed the Honorable Pete Beester, who served as judge of this court for 22 years, and he continues to serve as senior judge. Judge Beester retired mandatorily in January of last year. As president judge, I asked him to remain in place for the remainder of the year so that the court could have the benefit of his good counsel, and also to maintain a full complement of judges. Judge Beester has served this court with distinction, and we take this opportunity to thank him publicly for his contributions to this bench. Now we are about to administer the oath of office to his successor, Robert J. Mellon. Bob graduated from LaSalle University in 1977. That was two LaSalle guys on the bench. And obtained his law degree from Suffolk University Law School. He's been engaged in private practice since 1978. 1981, he formed with his brother Tom and Sarah Webster a firm to be known as Mellon, Webster, and Mellon. He served on the faculty of Rutgers University and lectures for the Pennsylvania Bar Institute, the Bucks County Bar Association, and the Pennsylvania Bar Association. He served as the president of the school board, Council Rock School District, and he's been active in a variety of civic activities. He married Debbie Romansky in 1983, and they have 3 children, Elizabeth and twins, Eric and Lauren. Now, we all know the type of person that sits on the bench is most important. Judges must be courageous enough to do the right thing, motivated solely by the respect for the law. Much is expected of judges. Some of our time is spent deciding whether young people, sons and daughters, go to prison. Judges must also choose between divorced or separated parents who will get custody of a small child. This power should be entrusted only to men and women who are wise and compassionate. I believe the citizens of this county have chosen such a man. I now invite you to come forward and take the oath of office, and I invite my colleague, Judge Susan Sullivan Scott, to administer the oath. Judge Scott.
I've been asked to go down to administer the oath, so I'll do so. All right. Okay. Actually, I wanted to read this first.
Oh, okay.
This is from the governor's office, and it says, Robert J. Mellon of the County of Bucks in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Greetings. Whereas it appears by the certificates and returns made according to law of the election held on the 6th day of November, Anno Domini 2001, that you have been duly elected judge of the Court of Common Pleas in the judicial district named herein. Therefore know ye that in conformity to the provisions of the Constitution and the laws of the said Commonwealth, in such case made and provided, I do by these presents commission you to be a judge of the Court of Common Pleas of the 7th Judicial District of Pennsylvania, composed of the County of Bucks. To have and to hold the said office, together with all the rights and powers and emoluments thereunto belonging or by law in any wise appertaining for the term of 10 years, to be computed from the first Monday of January 2002, if you shall so long behave yourself well. And I was sworn in at this point, Judge Barb said, will you do it? So.
I'll try.
Given under my hand and the great seal of the state at the city of Harrisburg, this 20th day of December in the year of our Lord, 2001, and of the Commonwealth of 226, and signed by Mark Schweitzer, the governor. All right, are you now prepared to take the oath? Again.
I am.
can't
Yes,
pull.
they
After
can.
Bob's
No, after
party,
it's a law.
driving us back to the office with her coffee. Here we have our long lost friend Sherry on the phone, and
She's checking
Charlene
with her pimp. Yeah.
and
Is there a message
Vicky.
on you?
Saying there is, but I can't. Ivy, seriously, you can't get pulled over for no seatbelts. They have to have probable cause to pull you over.
Tom, do you hear this? Yvonne is not wearing
Oh
her
my God,
seatbelt.
yeah.
Well, that's not what they said in the paper.
No.
We'll see you back at the office, Tom.
Heading to New York City. Our driver is, identify yourself please.
Jose.
Jose. Our navigator in the back reading the paper.
Straight ahead, baby. Look. Sarah.
Ryan.
Get like 59.
Okay, straight ahead we have
Hey, fellas.
the
Brian.
city. And
Look.
a little bumpy here.
I probably see
Okay.
it. No, I
All right. Identify yourself, please.
Bob.
Bob, identify yourself, please.
Give me a name. Fred. Fred.
Fred, Bob, and Ryan. Chris. Okay. Jose. Giorgione? Okay. Now traveling through Jersey City, I believe. What do you think? Where do you think we are, guys?
I said we're on Warren Street.
All right.
Say you're on Montgomery Street.
Montgomery Street.
7.
We're looking for the ferry. And this is a nice little old city. Has a historic downtown. Has a statue in the center of town.
Hey, boys, make sure you're warm. Henry, you need something to warm. You have a hat or something?
Do you have a camera, Tom?
I do, but
Bugs Bunny in front.
Lucas, get something on your head there, Henry. Are we ready?
Is that all you brought?
Yeah, I'm
For coat? Yeah?
Should have had a scarf. I'm surprised I didn't bring a scarf, but generally I bring one.
I wish I had one for you. Name it Arts, but I don't know why.
The Marriott's a block or two away. Maybe we'll go there for a little lunch or something, because that's where we're going to be next Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
We have to find a hotel.
Exactly. All right, so what do we need to do now? You ready? Rock and roll? Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. You ready, guys? Ready to find a hat?
I don't know. Feels like a ladder.
The answer to my question is yes or no. Should I have a hat?
No.
Okay, Mom, do you have any other hats in there for yourself? Hey, guys. Jersey City, Harborside.
Want to go around front?
Yeah. Yeah, son. There's so much construction on this side. Because it's very, very valuable real estate. You're a ferry ride from World Trade Center, you're a ferry ride from Wall Street, financial center of the world. Actually, if anything, the amazing thing is it hasn't been developed before. Now, Luke, Henry, you understand this is Jersey over this side, New York on this side. The river separates New York from New Jersey.
It was rooftop gardening.
Oh, really?
They had lawns.
On the rooftops?
Yeah. And
Well, if you live in a city, I mean, that's what you want to do.
and that helps, reducing the changing the components of the atmosphere.
Right. Oh. Right.
You get
Right.
nitrogen.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of. I wish I knew what these buildings were. I wish we had a tour guide here.
Well, they're residential.
Mr. Morrow's good with that.
Like, what's
He knows
that?
the city of the back of his hand.
Really? Residential money for Wall Street. You're looking at Wall Street. Yep, in the words of Wall Street.
We live 2 hours away.
Alright, there is New York Stock Exchange. Hey Luke, that's where your dad works. Or used to work. Hey Luke and Henry. Henry. Why don't you run under that sign? See the sign says Wall Street over there? Why don't you run over there and get your picture? Notice all the barriers now. I'm sure they didn't exist 6 months ago. That's pretty cool. Look at down here. Is that right? Yeah. Nothing yet. This is just a wall where they post pictures of people on it who are missing.
Look ahead and inland at Manhattan, you see the building with the gold figure on top. That's the municipal building where a lot of the city offices are. City Hall is very near there. City Hall, well, you can't see it from the rope water, but City Hall was built in 1811. Marvel of engineering back then, the way they planted the riverbed. The whole bridge is actually the first great suspension bridge in the world. You could
to do that, sir.
Yeah.
Once, at least once a month. Walk the others, but they don't have the mistake of it. The blue one is the Manhattan Bridge, and the one in the distance is the Williamsburg.
Want to do that afterwards? Walk the Brooklyn Bridge? That'd be fun.
Oh, sure.
That sounds like something you'd like.
Now we're going to a show.
Relatively quiet today, the boys are going to bounce tomorrow. Thousands of those stockbrokers and bankers and financial wizards are going to pile in.
You should know. tonight, the 6-month anniversary, there's two immense beams of light that are going to shine up into the sky. Tomorrow being the 6-month anniversary, tonight there's several specials on television. The first one involving the hijackers. Another one, CBS. Involving a film crew that was inside the towers when they filmed. I'd imagine the towers would take up just about this full screen if they were there. Here's a picture of Jack Core with his pants on. Soon we'll have a picture of Jack Core with his skirt on. Of course, it's St. Patrick's Day.
That's over there.
That's right. Here's a picture of Denise worrying about the Ford case, the World Trade Center case. There's a picture of Kim worrying about everything. That's right. We're using the call inside, I gather, right?
Yes, I'm going to print out the agenda.
Sarah's office before she moves. That's right. She'll be moving to her new office in 2 or 3 months. In fact, here's a picture of my office, which I'm leaving after 15 years. Very sad. Very sad.
I'm sad to leave this too.
Yeah, it's been very good to us. I thought about that. I thought about that.
Thank you for calling Andrew Pasco.
Pardon?
Yeah, class action.
Member number 7.
Tom Mellon, M-E-L-L-O-N.
Thank you, Mr. Mullen. We're showing 2 participants standing by for your conference. Would you like to know the names?
Yes.
I have Kenneth Ewan and Mark Dudley.
Okay.
One moment, sir. I'll usher to the conference.
Thank you.
Who?
Mr. Mellon joins. Who needs assistance? Mr. 0 for operator.
Thank you.
It's Kenneth here.
Camera and he's videoing everything.
You guys know why I'm...
The first one's on.
Well, let me tell you why I'm videoing. I'm taking a picture of Jack with his pants on because in a few minutes we're starting the St. Patrick's Day party, which will last till midnight. And Jack, of course, is wearing a full regalia, including kilts. So I got my video camera so I can take pictures of his knees. I might even bring this to New York City.
Well, that's not an opportunity you want to skirt, I tell you.
Well done, Ken. Well done. Well done. Well done. Ken, do you know if Phil Ettinger's made any progress on those gentlemen you recommended?
I don't know.
Sorry, not Ken. Phil asked me to send a little summary of the case, which he in turn could parse out to those 9 gentlemen.
Yes.
And I sent a copy of that to you. I hope you received it. The salutation was addressed, Dear Ken and Phil, or...
Yeah, I sent you a reply back within the hour of receiving it, suggesting a small addition.
Oh my gosh.
But that was a couple of days ago now, it seems to me.
You're right. Things are just happening so fast and furious. Tell me about the small addition.
I think it said something about putting in mentioning of Al-Qaeda in addition to Iran and Iraq.
Oh, of course, yes. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, all that is to say, tentatively, we have a deal with Phil to be down there on, I think, during the week of April 8th, to meet as many of those 9 individuals as possible with you. Now, on the other hand, there's another meeting that's important. That's on Monday morning at the god-awful hour of 7 a.m.
Yeah.
But I leave that to your best judgment, whether you want to participate or not.
Well, I'll be there. I'll have to make a judgment as we go along as to whether it's something I need to bow out of, but I expect I'll be able to participate.
Good, Ken. So it'll be you and I, Suzelle, and anybody else on this call who wants to volunteer to get up at that awful hour.
All right.
I don't see any need for you to disclose anything about yourself to Mr. whoever it is. For instance, you can just say, you're a consultant, we'll leave it at that. That way, whatever he says, you don't have to disclose that you have superior knowledge or inferior knowledge. You can play it any way you want, and I'll support you.
All right, Mr. Lee now joins. Thank you.
Hello, JD.
Hi.
Good.
What we
JD,
got?
did you get a copy of my memo number 7 sent about 2 hours ago with today's agenda?
Yeah, I have it in front of me.
Good
All right,
man.
Mr. Winder now joins.
Good. Hello, Don Winder.
Hi, Tom.
Did you get my note about my mother-in-law?
I did. I'm sorry we'll miss you.
I'm sorry I'm not going to be there. Jack Core's going to be there. And how about JD Lee? You going to make it, JD?
Yes, is this Sunday night?
Yeah.
And it's at 7 o'clock. I got details that I'm sending to everybody this afternoon that includes the tasting menu that we've selected, and all the others that are not going to be there can drool over it.
Now, you guys haven't met Ken McCune, but I've enjoyed Ken's company enormously. Ken, when are you getting to New York?
Getting in about 6 o'clock, I believe.
Well, you know Jack Core, of course, and Jack will be there. Maybe if you want, Ken, you can hook up with Jack, and Jack knows JD and has met Don, and you can join the crowd. I'd recommend. These are really fine people, Ken.
Well, I always like to have a splendid dinner. I'll be there.
Good,
All
good,
right.
good. Now, you guys can't ask Ken too many spook stories. You know that. I don't even ask him the spook stories. Someday we'll have to ply him with Guinness and get a good story out of him.
I've got 1,000 stories.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, Kim, do me a favor. Give me the list of master attendees. So we'll take a roll call in 2 or 3 minutes. Let me see. David, is David on the line yet? David Rosenberg, I'm happy to say, is joining us Monday, which will really enrich our legal discussion. Ken's on the line. Is Barry Carter joining us, Jack?
I believe so, yeah.
I think so.
cannot.
Yeah. Oh, he's not?
I believe he cannot participate.
In today's call. Right, but he's going to be in New York on Monday. Suzelle Smith and I have already had a long conference call with the lawyers from Patton, Boggs, and Bow, which we'll tell you about. Ed Rubenstein, you're on the line, correct?
Yeah.
Now, Margaret and Turner must be on vacation. JD, do you know what's going on there?
Well, I've got a report for you whenever you're this done. I've talked to them at great length. Whenever you're ready for that report, I think everybody ought to hear it.
Well,
yeah, you know, because I've not talked to them.
Well, the bottom line is they're not going to participate?
That is correct.
Interesting. Give me the...
Who is this?
Turner Branch, a very nice gentleman from New Mexico. What's his thinking there?
Tom, we got everybody on, so we do the report once, or
I think you're right. Let me see. We're waiting for Suzelle. I don't know if Dick Burbridge is going to participate. Does anybody know?
I think I'm covering for Dick.
Good. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask Kim to place a call to the following people, and then we'll begin. Ken?
Yes.
Come here, dear. Will you call David Rosenberg and see if he wishes to participate? Remind him to participate. Call Suzelle. I know she knows to participate because we had an hour conversation already. Ed is on the line. JD's on the line. I'm on the line. Jack's on the line. Will Riley. Where the hell's Will?
Will is not participating, but his other, Rich Haley, will be calling in.
All right, I want you to call.
I'm actually marked up late at the moment. Rich is running late.
Oh, he's there.
All right, Mark. So you're on for Will and Rich.
Yes.
All right. So far it's Suzelle we're looking for, and Professor Rosenberg, and I think that is it.
Okay.
Great. Terrific. Well, we'll give them 1 minute. Did y'all get the proposed agenda?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I want you all to know that you're all missing the biggest bash that is put on every year in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, Mr. Mellon's annual St. Patrick's Day party.
That's right.
Permission from a bunch of little green guys to be there next year.
Yep. Well, listen, JD, I don't know if you're on the line, but after this call...